Jack, you hitting your Razzies? How are your Razzies going?
What?
Have you been hitting the Razzies?
Oh, resolutions.
Yeah.
I figured that out quite quick, actually.
You actually did. I'll be honest with you. All of that relied on you not immediately within 6 seconds figuring it out. So great,
Well,
great.
I thought maybe you meant
So great.
rezzing like in Fortnite, like if my squad
hitting
was
your
down.
Razzies.
Because sometimes, when the squad is down, you got to lift them up. You got to lift them up, the squad.
Actually, shut up. Shut up, I'm talking.
Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up, I'm talking. Shut up.
You ruined
Didn't even get to hear my proverb.
my initial bit to kick us off, to get us into... Have you seen boats on rivers? When you put the boat on the river and you start going downstream, to kick us into that right there. That was a loud click, wasn't it?
It was very loud.
But you ruined it, so may as well go home.
I was going to say, in the battle bus that we call life, we must all revive each other. And that's a little Fortnite proverb for everybody. Anyway, welcome back. Shut Up, I'm Talking podcast, episode 72. God, we've been doing this too long.
13 till 100. No, till 80. No. 8 till 80.
13 until 85.
Big 85. Oh, come on.
Making new hand gestures.
85.
85.
But yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen 2? Are you familiar with 2?
I've been hearing about 2. It's good, isn't it? It's not sexual, I hear.
It's not, no. It's explicitly non-sexual, but it's we all had a hand in creating it, and that's, I think, what's beautiful. Anyway,
when we do this podcast that we do, we've done it 72 times, according to this sheet, which is weird because on my phone it says episode 49, so someone's got the maths wrong.
I think you've just not been changing the sheet since episode 49. I think for 30 weeks you just gave up on
Last episode
numbering
was
it.
48.
Oh, you just missed 30 of them.
No, I include the 5 pilot episodes we filmed as well. I had a skip somewhere.
You should have more then.
Right, so we always like to begin this podcast. It creates a real sense of structure for our viewers who need that right now. It's such a rough world. We open it with the worst moment of the week. This is essentially just a real bad thing that has happened.
Essentially, a real bad thing happens to each of us and we moan about it.
Right, I'm going to tell you my worst moment, J Money, right?
All right.
So, I want to shut your eyes. Picture this.
Okay.
I'm on a hot date.
It's already quite difficult, but sure.
I'm on a hot date, all right, with this American girl I've been having a bit of a fling with. Right? I'm on a hot date.
It's just a fling.
I'm in, just a fling. We just start seeing each other. I'm in America. But no, I'm in England. I take it to Wagamama. Booyah. Okay, Wagamama, Canary Wharf, through the mall. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we perused through the mall for a while in Canary Wharf.
No. I hear women love the heartfelt scenes of Canary Wharf.
Yeah. Now, by the way, at the end of this Wagamama, this guy fucking started like hounding me about giving him a review, which I've never had before. He was like, do it.
Do I have to have my eyes closed the whole time?
Keep them shut, imagine.
All right.
Take her out Canary Wharf, this fling I've been seeing for a few months. I take her out of Canary Wharf, right, on this hot date. Guess where I take her, Jack? Guess why we're in Canary Wharf in the first place?
Wagamama, you said, was the first place.
Yeah. Take her to Wagamama. Boom, I'm in. Second, sealed the deal. Take her to the Hunger Games musical. Okay?
That's not true.
It's a play,
I know
actually.
That's not true.
It is true.
This isn't true. You saw me before you went to the Hunger Games musical.
Yeah, all right. Earlier in the day, we went to the Wes Anderson Museum, but that wasn't part of the hot date. The hot date began
because
the hot date began at Wagamama.
You also had a meeting with your manager.
The hot date began when the Bang Bang cauliflower arrived. So, the Bang Bang cauliflower arrived, hot date initiated. Take this fling to a Hunger Games musical, right? Buy her a Mockingjay pin. That's
okay.
Kind of business I'm on.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, we're waiting there for a while, right? We're going to see this Hunger Games play. I've had tickets for a while because I like the IP. So we're waiting there for a long while. We get there early. A whole school trip arrives. I have to cower in hallways because I don't want them to spot me because I've just slowly started. Anyway, we go in to watch the Hunger Games musical. This is where the hot date takes a bit of a turn. Oh, actually, no. There was these annoying girls. We're sat in the area before the Hunger Games musical. The seats, it's called. We're sat in the seats, and there's these annoying girls, and they start taking selfies of each other and photos in front of the big Mockingjay. It's pissing me off. And then they make a big mistake, huge. They hand me the phone. They say, well, you take a photo of me. Little do they know, they've been secretly grating and annoying me. So I go, all right. And so I very, very slowly take photos for the duration of 3 to 4 minutes, which was only a 10-second ordeal. And then they keep going, are you done? I go, no, I want to get an artsy one. And I go,
Artsy one.
and I go 0.5 and like really high and back. And they go, oh, cool, we're done. I go, no, one more artsy one. And I keep going for ages. Anyway, so I've impressed the fling. Then the Hunger Games musical begins. And this is the thing, Jack. It's actually not a musical. It's a play with musical numbers and also with stunts.
I'll be honest, a musical version of the Hunger Games already... Can I open my eyes? A musical version... Oh, God, it's bright. A musical version of the Hunger Games just sounds stupid.
It's not actually...
Because it's quite a genuinely tragic and sad situation, and I feel like you really unground it by halfway through having them burst into song.
It opens when they're in District 11, they go... and they slide from left to right.
He's doing a weird... He's kind of almost Millie rocking. I don't really know.
They slide from left to right because
really
they're poor, Jack. It's the poor dance, you know? So they do that for a while. Like 20 people come out. And it's kind of, you know, the area, it's like medieval times sort of based.
Oh, we went to medieval times.
Yeah. Like a big coliseum. Anyway, now I'm not going to slag off any of the actors or anything because, you know, everyone's doing their best. But like I will be slagging off John Malkovich, right? John Malkovich, famous guy. They say he's going to be in the Hunger Games musical play.
They say, you know what they say he's going to be in? The movie that releases in 100 years. You know about that? In 2015, they made a movie that releases in 2115, and he's in it.
Right, let's refocus.
I'm just saying, he's just in that one.
Anyway,
we'll be dead and buried by the time it comes out.
That movie is not going to be winning any Oscars. It's going to be a huge flop.
Who even knows if the Oscars will exist?
John Malkovich, right, all my days... First of all, he says he's in it. He's not in it. He's on a screen. He's President Snow, and he's just on a screen the whole time. And he's on the screen, and he decides to take President Snow in a very quiet direction. But rather than being like, Katniss, he's like, Katniss, I don't know. I don't think... I'm not even... This is like actually how he is. He's like, I don't think you're good. Like, that's his tone. I'm not even taking the piss. So I'm watching stupid John Malkovich on a screen, and there's a video delay when they're trying to riff with him because they have to get the sync up right every night. And obviously they can't get it right every night because John's only retired to the screen. There's a big screen in there. Anyway, watching Hunger Games play, I'll be honest, Jack, it wasn't a hot day I wanted it to be. I was not over the moon. I was out a pretty...
I almost warned you.
Can I tell you, by the way, I was out a pretty penny.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it's expensive. It's bloody Hunger Games in London.
And then anyway, so I'm thinking, let's just get goddamn back to Brighton. This hot date's a fluke, right? So I go to the tube. I see the tubes arriving. Now, there's another one in 1 minute on this line, but there's one now. And I think, screw it. I can do this. So I sprint down the long fucking escalator, right? I go on the left side, the sprinting side.
Yep.
Americans find this fascinating, by the way, that we have we have a standing still side and a sprinting side. They don't have that.
Yeah, it's only a London thing. They don't even have that in the rest of the country. Go Birmingham train station, try and go up the escalators. It's hard. No one has any order in Birmingham. They're like, oh, mate, I don't know where I'm going. Like, it's ridiculous. So it's only a London
down this escalator. I get to the tube, and just a little flashback. One time, I told you about this. I was in London Bridge and I got to the thing. I pressed the button just as the doors were closing and I regret not putting my arms in. This time I decide I'm a real man, all right? I want to impress my hot date. I grab the arms of the tube, Jack, like this. The doors. And I hold it. And I get in. And this is one of those double door ones. And I get in and it's beeping. And what I thought is going to happen is it would start beeping and stop shutting. Oh no, it just starts shutting on me, which I didn't know it would do.
Yeah, it will.
So it just starts crushing me. I get really, really, really scared because I'm getting crushed. And I'm like, oh God, this is where I die. Anyway, I get through. I'm like, oh my God, we did it. I turn around. On the other side of the glass is my hot date stood as the train starts slowly pulling away. And I'm like, oh no.
You only let yourself on the tube.
I've only held it for me because she was halfway up the escalator. What happens was I saw the tube on, we can make it, and sprinted away from her, held open the doors, got on and abandoned her. And it was like a scene out of a movie. And then a guy on the tube, he literally said to me, in front of the whole tube who's looking at me, because it's drama, he literally says, some little British, little Canary Wharf twat, Notting Hill, posh boy dickhead, decides to go. Guess what he says? Well, looks like that date's over. And then the whole tube laughs. I could kick his face off. I could have ripped his throat out, Jack. But instead I said, oh, yeah. So,
Classic British politeness. Just had to agree.
so I won. I completely won the doors, but at what cost?
At least you didn't get told off by the train. One time I wrestled my way onto the tube, got a bit scuffed up by the doors, and the guy over the thing just like went, "There's a train every minute. There's no need to do that." Like the driver, he went for me in front of everyone over the fucking tannoy. I thought it was ridiculous. I just didn't realise the doors were going to... I didn't even do it on purpose.
They are lethal, these doors.
I just was like, I thought I had enough time and I didn't, so I got caught a bit and he got all aggy with me. I didn't even mean to.
It makes you wonder if you have a backpack, like, would they just... What would they do? What would they do if my arm got, like, stuck? Would it just...
They'd let it go. They'd say, "Sorry, Tom, no arm for you."
Would they just crush my arm?
Maybe.
I actually didn't know. Anyway, it was a bad moment.
You've seen someone get the head trapped. They're too tall.
Because
like the door's sort of curved at the top, and some people are too tall, and they like stand in the doorway not realising. Then it goes to close, it just goes doom on the sides of their head. Oh, I love that. I love watching that happen.
The tube is one of our most primitive things in England.
I pure envy tall people. So when they get their head trapped in the tube, and I think that can never happen to me, I feel a lot better. Anyway, that's a pretty bad moment, and I'll be honest, it might beat mine, but mine's quite hyper specific, but it has gone off.
Okay.
I recently, so as you know, well, you might not know this about me actually. I am pretty good at Mario. No, you do know this. We had a Mario Kart.
Are you taking the piss?
I'm pretty good at Mario Kart.
Every single time we play Mario Kart, you're like, "I'm pretty good at this, by the way. I know the skips, by the way."
Yeah, and I win every time. And I go to parties and people say, "We should all play Mario Kart." And I go, "Guys, it's going to be real boring when I win every time." And I do.
You have to pick the baby blooper. It's statistically the best one.
Yeah.
With Roy.
No, Roy's just a bit of fun.
Roy's been nerfed.
Nothing great about Roy. He's just fun. Anyway, I like Mario Kart. I had to play it. I'm pretty good, but I'm not the best. You know what I mean? I'm no pro. I'm just like, if I step into a party, I'm probably going to be the best there. That's just the stats. But but I'm not winning any tournaments anytime soon. You know what I mean? And what I did recently is I had this moment where someone was telling me like, "Oh, my sister's really into Mario, just generally, just across the board." I'm like, "Oh, what Mario? Into Mario Kart? I'm good at Mario Kart. I'll beat your sister." That's what I said, really confidently. I had a good sprint. I went to a party the other night, played 10 games back to back, won all of them. Anyway,
I played 10 games at a party.
I went to a party. Someone was like, "Let's play Mario Kart. I'm gonna win." And then they got competitive. Everyone thought they could beat me, and no one could. Thanks, man. So anyway,
You're rapping suit.
I know. I do it for us. Yeah. Anyway, I was like, I beat your sister at Mario Kart. And they were like, "I don't know, my sister's pretty good at Mario Kart." And I was like, "Everyone says that about Mario Kart. They're not like me." That's what I said.
Cool, yeah.
Anyway, I managed through our intermediary person have a conversation with this sister. I might be in hot water. Because it turns out the sister's like, "Oh, is he a speedrunner?" And I'm like, no, I just enjoy it. And they're like, "Oh, I used to be a speedrunner for Mario Kart Wii." I'm like, "Ooh, Mario Kart Wii was hard too. Had all those super shortcuts." Ooh. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I haven't played 8 much though. I haven't labbed it." Labbed? You're using speedrunning terms like labbed. I'm cooked. I'm finished. The fact that you even know the word labbed.
I don't even know the word labbed.
Innit? That's a speedrunning term.
What does labbed mean?
Like played it and practiced it enough to get good at all the tech.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even 100% confident that I got the definition right.
We should start using that in day to day.
Maybe, yeah. Start labbing.
Lab the pub.
Lab the pub.
I'm labbing the pub right
Lab
now.
the pub. I know all the pints there now. But yeah, like, and I'm like, oh shit. Anyway, so now I've got a 1v1 scheduled for March, and I got sent a picture. The sister's practicing. She's not played Mario Kart 8 very much, but she used to be very good at Wii, and she's like, "I've only played it a little bit, but I'm gonna get some practice in."
I assume this did this story not end with you having challenged her?
No, this is March. I've got till March, Tom. I've got till March to get good. I challenged her at 200cc as well. I've got a hardcore Mario Kart.
Sorry, are there any stakes to this?
My honour. I'd be really embarrassing.
Yeah, nothing else.
Because I've really, really hammered that I was going to win and there was no way I was going to lose.
Why don't you do World to throw her off at descent?
I would win at World.
Do World then?
But I no, 200cc 8, it's been called.
Fuck. That's hard.
I know. So last night I went live and practiced for 2 hours. Hour 45. Hour 15. Practiced Mario Kart 8 for a little bit. Not as good as I thought. Got in a 200cc lobby. I had a few wins. I got 2 or 3 wins under my belt, a couple of seconds and thirds. I thought that's not bad, but I also got a couple of tenths.
Oh, you need to lab.
But that also, that's kart for you, especially at 200cc. One devastating blue shell could be the difference between first and 10th in the great 200cc. So you know. But anyway,
That is bad because that is.
I'll be giving updates over the coming weeks about this.
There's no relief of that pressure.
I keep the Switch on me these days. I don't mean that in a sort of gang violence sense. I mean, literally, I have a Nintendo Switch with me at all times to play Mario Kart 8 in order to practice. I've got it with me. Oh, no, I don't have it with me right now, actually. But I will be going up to London today on the train, and I will be bringing my Switch to get more practice in.
It's good to focus on what's important.
200cc. I need to get the laps in.
Are there any other speedrunning terms, by the way, just as a sidebar that are deeply niche?
Probably.
Oh, you didn't. Well, all right.
I was trying to think of them, but I just can't.
They didn't come.
Nothing came to mind. TAS.
What's that?
It's a tool-assisted speedrun.
Yeah, no, it's
I
fine.
recently learned about a speedrun.
We can leave it. We can leave it.
No. You know about this?
It's a stupid idea.
4B2C. Harry put me onto this. The 4B2C speedrun.
What's that?
The 4 beers, 2 cigarettes speedrun.
Okay, all right.
World record's 1 minute, 1 second.
Really?
I know. That's what I'm saying. You think it's not going to be interesting. And that guy has 4 beers and 2 cigarettes in 1 minute, and you go, wow.
I guess you could get the beers down quite quick.
So here's the thing. It's 4 American beers, which is only 2.5 British pints, because they have them, they're cans and they're small and pathetic. And also the guy, what he did is he did both the cigarettes at once. So this is how the speedrun goes. He puts 2 cigarettes in his mouth, lights them, and just goes, and it's like fucking inhales like a whole cigarette in like a go. And then what he's done is he's poured all 4 beers into a big jug. So the second he's done with his 2 cigarettes, he just goes and just like downs 4. Well, again, 2.5 pints.
I'm so sorry. That would be such a brilliant video for you to do.
I know. I think I might.
You need to do 4B. Can I be there for that?
I might do a video where I just practice for the 4B2C speedrun.
4B2C and enter it.
But I don't really like the thing is I don't really want to smoke cigarettes. Like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, but there's worse, isn't there? You're not doing the cocaine speedrun.
I know, yeah, true. Cocaine speedrun would be. I had that 2-week period where I had a couple of cigarettes, as you called me out for on the podcast. But then I just started pranging out about my lungs, so I stopped. Every day after I'd have the cigarettes, the next day I'd be like, "Can I breathe as good?" And I'd take really deep breaths to see if I could breathe as deep.
Get on the Mind app.
I was like, no, I'd just go and see if I could breathe as deeply as the day prior. And I always felt that I couldn't, but this was probably placebo. But I was stressed.
Yeah, but I would imagine it was.
So I quit. Placebo. So I've quit cigarettes. Because I want to breathe deeply.
I think it's worth coming out of retirement for 4Bs, 2Cs.
Maybe
I think the people want it. Even I want it.
Maybe I have like a nicotine-free cigarette.
No, you don't count. You don't do the speedrun.
But maybe that's glitched. But that's glitching. Maybe that's glitched.
That's glitched.
I want to go glitchless category.
Yeah.
By the way, there are glitched runs. I don't know what that means, but there's a whole glitched category for 4B2C. I don't know how people have found glitches, but it does exist. Anyway, we can move on now.
I'll tell you what, I did a big gig last week. I did a Tomedy 7.
I was
7th
there.
one, you know what I mean?
I was in the bloody room.
3 off 10. 3 off 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what, nothing happens at Tomedy 10.
Okay.
Just a number gets bigger, but I like that sort of thing. But I was doing this gig, right? I had a couple of amusing hecklers in this gig, right? A couple of amusing characters. But one, and this has never happened, and I'll be honest, Jack, didn't know it was, could. Didn't know it socially could, is I was on stage, crowd work, and sometimes there's a little bit of dead air in the crowd work, you know, bit of a moment where I'm trying to reach for my next thing. And it was just a beat of dead air, you know, just a beat. Just in that beat, this lad just goes, I'm thinking, by the way, this is my audience. They've got my back. They love me, you know. God damn it, Jack, I'm a fucking star to these people. I'm a saint. They love me, you know. And this guy just goes, hey, Tom, you smell. Heckles that.
I was there.
Of course, you were there. I just thought, what? No, you can't do that. You can't point it out. Because I did smell.
Did you? Because this.
Yeah.
My thing is, was he close enough to be able to? I thought he was just saying that.
No, I
was right at the back, so I could.
He was 2 rows back. Because I was wearing my new yellow funny jacket. It's my new yellow jacket that I wear. It's mustard, I guess. It's yellow mustard, and my brown trousers and my white shirt. Just so you can picture it at home. I decided part of the new persona should be I lather myself in perfume. So I did 8 sprays of Sauvage.
Oh, no, you did spray a lot of Sauvage.
Sauvage, Johnny Depp's perfume.
It's not he just models it.
I coated myself
Leave us
in
to you.
Savage. All right, I was genuinely as savage as it gets. Right, I was, and this guy clearly smelt it and felt such a need to call me out on it.
Did you? I completely forgot about this. You know, Fudge, our old tour manager.
Yeah.
He just randomly. We mentioned that you're wearing Sauvage, and he went, "Sauvage is one letter off a sausage. What does that say?" I don't know, Derek, but I thought you'd like that. Just really, he just wanted to let us know.
He was onto me, man. He was onto me.
He knew you were wearing sausage smell.
I walked in it with a coated in an aurora of Sauvage that night.
Sausage,
it threw me off, mate. But anyway, and it's really hard to come back from. I had no rebuttal. I just called him a dick.
You did, yeah.
He went, "You smell," and I went, "Shut up, dick." And then and I know I smelled too. You know, on the Uber over, this fling that I've been seeing, she had to roll down the windows of the Uber because she has asthma.
Because you smelled so pungently.
I smelled so I'd coated myself in Sauvage. But I'll be honest, it threw me off my game. And then this guy kept doing heckles.
He did.
This guy did a lot, and then his heckles got really vulgar.
Did they?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He kept doing like your mum jokes that were wildly inappropriate.
They weren't that bad.
They weren't that bad, but as I say, I wouldn't expect it from my audience.
Mm.
But I told him it was okay afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Didn't want him to be in his head. I'm a mega empath.
You should have let him be in his head. It was a bit jarring.
No,
I'll publicly say on the podcast I found him jarring.
No, don't.
It's true, I did.
Don't say that.
Don't be jarring then.
Don't say that because he might watch this and get upset.
Yeah, and he'll know that I found him jarring.
But he might beat himself up about it more than is necessary. I'm a mega empath, Jack. If I was 16, he wasn't 16, he was 18, but if I was 18 and I was watching Chuckle Sandwich and my favourite YouTubers, Schlatt, this is when we were less close, Schlatt and Charlie and Ted, and Schlatt called me jarring, it would split my soul in two.
Probably, but you probably shouldn't have jarred him, should you? And been
In
jarring.
fact, he did call me jarring several times publicly, and it split my soul in two.
Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't have been so jarring.
I wasn't even that jarring. I just messaged a lot. I messaged a lot.
This guy just shouted about your stink a lot. It was doing my head
all I
in.
did was message every YouTuber over and over and over and over again, begging for help. That's all I did. All I did when I was 16 was message every single YouTuber for help. I was struggling. I wanted everyone to help, and so many gave me help, and none of it worked. Mark Rober gave me help. He said, "Squint your eyes at the numbers; it will help you."
What?
He said, "Don't go overwhelmed by the numbers. Squint."
What?
I always remember that. Mark Rober, he said, "Squint at the eyes." And then one time he wore a monobrow as an experiment. I like Mark Rober. I like Mark. Squint your eyes at the
when we
numbers.
met him,
Yeah. Just
and he looked tragically tired and did not clearly want us to talk to him at all.
And you were
but
really
we really
insisting.
persisted.
But no, I'm mates with Mark. He told me to squint my eyes.
Oh no! I mean, I think he said hi. He was pleasant.
I have every YouTuber's bit of tidbit from when they were giving me help that I needed for a while.
Some of them weren't giving you help. I don't think.
Some of them were. Some of them would give me help, and then I need help from their help.
Yeah,
It was a vicious cycle.
Yeah, it was like a good chunk of them. And I won't name names, but there was a good few of them that gave you bad advice.
So I got some really bad advice.
The ones that were like, don't have a girlfriend now, have one later when you're more rich and famous. It'll be a better girlfriend. We're probably bad.
I got advice from 7 people.
Yeah, it's crazy how many of them
And you won't believe the one
echoed that
gave me the advice to then stay with a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing is
remember who that
unnecessary to unpack.
Yeah, it was. You got some crazy advice.
I got some crazy. Oh man, I had some mad advice.
Maybe on the Patreon we'll name names.
I'll fuck it out. It's January. Do you know what I mean?
January.
Give
us £7 and we'll.
Everyone knows that January is the month you name names.
In it, £7 and we'll name a couple of the names who said those.
We'll
things.
name those names. But
We might have done it before. I can't remember.
Anyway, after this gig, coated in Sauvage, I'd say it went pretty well. I still haven't.
Oh yeah, it was a good gig.
Still haven't watched it back. Trying out a new, slightly more eccentric sort of persona on stage. I'd say it went pretty damn well. But anyway, I'm with you. I think I'm going to have a pint. I sink a pint afterwards at the pub.
You do? I was there.
Sink a pint. I go, screw it.
You asked me to buy one for you, didn't?
I know. I remember that. I sink another pint.
Because you can I just clarify? Tom went, as I was leaving, he was going to be an extra half an hour chatting to fans.
Always chatting to fans.
And I if you see me at Tomedy, you'll probably know that I leave quickly so I can get to the pub.
Hey, by the way, shout out You know who you are. We had a long chat afterwards. We had a long chat. I had a real long chat with one of them.
Hey, shout out all you guys for letting me go pub. Anyway.
You didn't have any chats with any of them.
No, I went pub.
Why do you not care about these people, man?
I don't not care about these people. I just care about pints more. So anyway,
actually.
I wanted to go pub. So I went pub. And I said to Tom as I was leaving, do you want me to get... I went, I'm going to the pub. I told you which pub. I went, you can meet us there afterwards. And you said, get me a cider. And I went, how long are you going to be? And you went, half an hour. I'm not getting you a cider just to sit on the side, get warm for half an hour.
25 minutes.
Well, you beat me there.
You didn't have to pay the £7 toll for Tomedy. I gave you a free ticket. I lost out on £7.
No, you didn't lose. It's £5.
No, it's gone up. Inflation.
Went up.
Inflation. It's up to £7 now.
Jesus.
Sorry.
But yeah, you said get me a pint. I didn't. But then your crazy fling, because I guess she likes you, got up and got you a pint instead.
Yeah.
So you got there. You downed this pint pretty quickly.
I had it down me, Jack. I was feeling crazy.
Then you had another.
Oh my God. Maybe I hadn't ate in my stomach, but Jack, genuinely, all I remember is I don't remember much. What did I do?
You just got really drunk.
I just remember
really
having
quite visibly drunk.
So much fun.
You were really drunk. You just being intense, like really intense with people you didn't really know all that well.
I remember my mate said something, and out of my bag, I pulled out the Springsteen book and found a highlighted quote and started explaining
I remember
him.
that. Yep.
And then at one point, I got a little bored, so I just started reading.
Yeah, and then I don't really know all of the context here, but you just grabbed this person who you know, none of us know, called Paggy,
which
is already unique name. They were a unique character.
Oh, Paggy's a legend.
Genuine. It was like Paggy gave an energy sort of like from Inside Out, the pink elephant.
No, not embarrassment.
No, the pink elephant, you div.
From Inside Out is embarrassment.
No, the childhood imaginary friend.
Bing bong, bing bong. Who's your friend who likes to play?
Yeah, Paggy was genuinely as if you took your own bing bong and made them real. Like you didn't. You just sort of genuinely. You went inside your brain and you brought this thing to life.
And I don't know where Paggy came from.
There.
They were unreal. I was so happy.
And they were a great vibe. I mean, but they were like genuinely. If you imagine Tommy and its imaginary friend,
and Paggy was a few pints in too.
Yeah, that was them. And every time you'd be like, Paggy, meet this person. You'd be like, meet Jack, and they go, Jack. And it was a lot. And I was
I go, Paggy, Jack, and Paggy, you go, Jack.
And it was just a lot. And I'm like, I've had maybe, I'll be honest, I maybe had like 4 beers, but my 4 beers is not a TommyInnit 2 beers.
No.
A TommyInnit 2 beers is like my 8. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not at a level. I'm just not, I'm like, every once in a while I look at people who are more sober, a bit concerned, like I don't know if I can handle this anymore. And yeah, you kept shouting, and then as we were leaving,
and there was
you're missing details.
There was the chair. I took 2 chairs.
Oh my God!
I forgot about that.
God! Yeah, we didn't have enough chairs for you, so you went over and grabbed a chair, and you went over to this group, and you went, "Can I have this chair?" And they went, "You can have both," because there's 2 free ones. So you did. You took both.
Wait, he's coming back to me.
You didn't need both.
And I came back, and then I went over to the guy.
No. You're missing details.
Oh,
and then a guy came over and took because you just took a stool that you didn't need. So a guy came over and took that stool because he needed it. And then you went, he took my stool. And you went over and went, I want the stool back. And you started arguing with this guy who then very quite loudly just went, are you on cocaine?
No, he didn't. He said, no, he didn't. No. He went, because I just came back to me. I want the stool back. He said, you can't have it. I said, fair. And he went, do you have any gear? And I went, what?
There
he went, I just thought you were on gear. I said, I'm not on gear, I'm like this.
Yeah, so he thought Tom was on coke. And then Tom went and sat back down. And then as we were leaving, we got recognised.
But then the guys were stood outside the pub and I gave them all a big hug.
No, I'm getting there.
Okay,
don't worry.
Sorry.
As we were leaving, we were walking past the bar. A girl recognises you. And then goes to ask me to take the picture, then looks at me and goes, oh, you too. And she's like, I know both of you. It's so crazy. And you kept going, we have a very nice podcast. You'd enjoy our podcast. We have a very nice podcast together. She hadn't heard about the podcast. He's like, you should watch our podcast. And all her friends are looking at you like you're fucking mental.
Were they?
And I just went, we do have a podcast. I'm sorry about him.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember.
And then we left, and then you saw the guy, the gear stool guy outside. And yeah, you gave him a hug. Because you went over and went, I'm going to miss you guys. And you went up to the wrong one. So one of them went, "Who are you?" And then the guy that you did know went, "Oh, it's this guy," and explained to his mate, because his mate honestly looked like he might hit you, and he was big. I wasn't going to help. Like,
Really?
He was a big bald guy with a beard. I was not helping you.
Nah, it wouldn't hit me. You could sense my innate friendly energy.
He seemed a little bit off-put. But anyway, and then we started leaving, and then there was a bunch of people walking down the street that didn't even interact with us, and you just went, "We have a very nice podcast." And it turned out the guy actually did know us and the podcast. So you just sort of told him.
I went, "We have a nice podcast." He went, "Yeah, I know." And then walked on by.
It was weird. And then as we were walking home, it was pretty, you were quite drunk, but it was pretty normal. It was kind of funny. 2 beers is all you'd had.
Ciders.
2 ciders, sorry. And then we got to there's a mural in Brighton at the minute of Homer Simpson given a haircut, and you wanted a picture out front of it. So we started taking a picture, and you just go loudly at like 1 a.m. in the middle of the road, just go, "Homer!" and start screaming Homer. I've got a picture of this, because it's like, I got a picture of you with the thing, and then if you hold down the live photo with the sound on, it's just, in fact, I'm going to play the sound down the microphone. It's just you screaming Homer. It is like, is it this one? Homer! 1 a.m. Homer! So, yeah, it was a weird night. It was a weird night. It was fun. You were almost a bit much for me, but I enjoyed it.
I'm a very fun drunk.
I got asked. We were with people that hadn't hung out with you very much. I got asked, "Is he always like that when he's drunk?" I'm like, "No."
Really? No, I am often quite similar to that when I get very drunk.
Yeah, but you're not often very drunk. It was like, is he always like this when you go out? That was what it was. I went, "No, never."
No, I very rarely drink, and for good reason.
Yeah, no, it was intense, but there you are.
But yeah, I'm a drinker now again.
Yeah.
Same time last year, January, it hits me. It's why I was late today. Last night at the pub quiz, guess what I did?
You had a cider, apparently.
1 pint. Yeah, cider. And my head's been scrambled all day. I actually, after New Year's, I had this one cider that had somehow survived the carnage, was sat in my fridge, and yesterday I had to bin it. Perfectly good cider. I binned because it was speaking to me like the Green Goblin mask.
Why don't you just take it to my house? I would have had it.
First thing in the morning, I went, "That's perfectly good cider. Don't have any orange juice in." And I went, "No," and I binned it.
Yeah, the fact that it was talking to you in the morning is a bit...
I wasn't going to have
even
any.
I've like not really fully...
I wasn't going to have any. I just knew it was so tasty.
I'll do it on Christmas.
Oh, really?
Oh, Christmas first thing.
Christmas Day, you have a pint in the morning.
Oh, I know. I have a Prosecco.
Really?
Yeah.
You shouldn't drink in the morning.
I had 4 glasses of Prosecco before I'd even got to Christmas dinner.
I was only kidding.
No,
I did bin the cider, but
Christmas
only because
Day,
I didn't want it.
Bucks Fizz, classic Bucks Fizz, Prosecco and a bit of orange juice. It has orange juice in it, so it's for breakfast.
First thing in the morning?
Well, no, I opened the presents first. Then after I've opened the presents.
Before 10 a.m.?
Yeah. 10 a.m. comes around, bit of orange juice, bit of Prosecco.
You're pissed by 11 a.m.?
No, I'm not pissed. It's barely taking the edge off. I had 3 of them. And then, my parents had some too. I mean, come on, apples that fall far from the tree. Well, I guess it's been the other way around. I don't really know. But I had 3 of them.
Tree doesn't fall far.
And then I realised there was some Prosecco left. And Mum was like, "Oh, we'll take it," because we went to my aunt's for Christmas dinner. She was like, "We'll take it with us. We'll take it with us." And I was like, "There's only a slither left." So I just grabbed the bottle and backed it. That's Christmas for you. You can do what you want. Then I got there and I had a few Guinnesses. And I had a few I had a Christmas. Yeah. I remember I must have been a bit drunk because my cousin drove us home, and she's like, "Sorry, my car might have a bit of a smell." I got in, I went, "Your car reeks of BO." And I just kept insisting her car was really stinky.
Oh, BO?
Yeah.
You can't say if someone smells of BO. It's one of the unwritten rules of this life. You can tell someone if they have toothpaste on their mouth, but you can't. By the way, this is super awkward. I bumped into James Marriott. I said, "Hey, James, how you doing?" He said, "Good." I said, "James, you good friends?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You got toothpaste all over your face." Anyway, you're allowed to tell someone if they have toothpaste on your mouth. He did, by the way. You need to clean up. But you're not allowed to tell someone if they stink of BO. I've hung out with people before. They stank of BO. I just have to keep it in. You're not allowed to tell. I don't know why.
It was the car, though, not them.
Yeah, but how do you think the car got the BO?
I was like, "Who have you had in the car that stinks of BO? Because the car reeks."
You're seriously not allowed to do that. It's an unwritten rule.
I was Christmas drunk. Say what you want when you're Christmas drunk.
It's an unwritten rule, man. You know that.
You ever been Christmas drunk? I got Christmas drunk once where I wasn't Christmas drunk. A family friend was Christmas drunk once, and they genuinely, I don't think I've ever told the story. It's not good. It was a family friend, not a close family friend, not one we see anymore. This story will explain why. It was Christmas Day. They invited themselves around, showed up, said something vaguely racist. And then I looked at them a bit shocked. And they went, "Are you racist, Jack?" They asked me that question. I was probably about 12, 13. I went, "No." And they went, looked away and went, "I am." What? What do you mean? I didn't realise. Well, I didn't know. This is something I didn't know. I thought all racists thought they weren't. I didn't realise some of them were proud of it. This was crazy to me. That's Christmas drunk for you. People say anything. So anyway, but all I spoke about was BO, not racism. But they were on the racism, which is worse. I went to IKEA Croydon.
Yeah?
Went to IKEA Croydon. Tom, I'll be honest, right? So IKEA Brighton opened. It's very exciting. Opened on my birthday.
How does it match up to IKEA Croydon?
Oh my God. Nothing matches up to IKEA Croydon.
Really?
It's the biggest IKEA I've ever been to in my life, right? Because it used
Bigger than IKEA Nottingham?
easily.
Really? That's a big fucking IKEA.
And that's a pretty big IKEA. But this is enormous, right? I go in, right? It has everything. And I'm like, I think IKEA here is fun. I forget, they don't really have any of the furniture because it's only small. It's a small little IKEA.
Yeah.
But I usually only go in for the meatballs, I'll be honest. Go IKEA Croydon. We're looking around, the furniture and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm having a bit of a peruse.
Yeah, perusing.
I'm looking at redecorating the house a bit, having a little look around. I'm like, but at the end of the day, I want the meatballs. I go in. This is no mere go to a little machine, tap, you want 12 meatballs, it comes a bit later. You go up, this is a buffet. You get a tray, there's servers.
Oh
I
my
go, I
God.
want 12 meatballs, I want mash. I'm like, just pointing shit out. It's being served immediately.
Point and shout.
No, pointing shit out, not point and shout.
Meatballs!
More! I'm just getting shit. I got a cheesecake. I got this amazing lingonberry cheesecake. Oh my God. Incredible stuff. I got 12 meatballs, mash, gravy, peas, lingonberry jam. And then guess what?
What?
IKEA Croydon, right? Because it's a buffet, they've got little extras. 85p Yorkshire puddings. Oh my God, you ever have a Yorkshire pudding with your IKEA meatballs?
No.
It was next level, man. It was genuinely, I've forgiven IKEA for not having the gravy on the hot dogs, although I still want to
Did you have
sort that.
gravy all over them, all over all of it?
I had gravy on the lot, and then I had some garlic bread. Garlic bread's not as good.
Sure.
It's £1 for 2 pieces of garlic bread. Don't bother with the garlic bread.
I can see that.
Just get another Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Should have done that. But hey, I was experimenting. Next time
Sure.
I go IKEA Croydon,
I
know what I'm doing. I purchased, so exactly what I purchased at IKEA Croydon food bit. Swedish restaurant, it's called. Swedish restaurant. I got 12 meatballs, mash, peas, gravy, lingonberry jam, lingonberry cheesecake, Yorkshire pudding, 2 garlic breads, and a bowl of fries.
No drink?
Just a water. £14.40. What are we talking about? Value like that hasn't been seen since 2008 recession.
God, that is unreal.
I haven't seen value like that since I was 6 years old.
Oh my! I almost paid £5 this morning for a croissant.
This is what I'm talking about.
We need to get out of this shithole city.
You'd be paying £1 tops, and that's
We're going to be broke if we keep living in Brighton, mate, because it's robbing the money from our pockets.
The only problem is,
it's in Croydon.
No, Croydon's it's only about an hour away. It's not that bad.
That's not why it's bad.
Croydon's fine.
I actually have not spent any. I'm only going off what Harry said.
I've been to Croydon. I went to Croydon a couple of times because of these IKEA trips. And I've had a little explore. There's a big Chinese supermarket there.
What's it called?
It's called Wing Yip. It's great. Harry had pointed this out to me before. Harry's told me great tales. I mean, I know a lot about Croydon because of Harry. So I thought I'll try out
He's a spokesperson.
Exactly. So I thought I'd try out some of the Harry locations while I was there. Went Wing Yip. Loved it. That was it. I'll be honest. I only went Wing Yip.
Yeah, okay.
I bought some Chinese beers. It was great. This is it. IKEA, the food is so bloody cheap, but you know what? It's because half of it's like the meatballs are just stuffed with bread. It's not much meat. It's a lot of bread. That's why they're cheap. They taste all right.
Yeah.
But if you're not a fan of bread, say maybe you don't like gluten or something, can't have them.
I had heartburn just a minute ago.
Because the bread, you had a lot of bread.
I came in and I ate 3 big bits of breaded stuff.
Yeah. Well, croissants aren't bread. They're just butter.
It's dough.
No, it's just butter.
It's not just butter.
It's just butter.
Are you joking?
No.
Are you genuinely insane in the head?
It's butter.
It's not just butter.
Really good
Okay,
croissants are
you
just
start
butter.
doing this thing where you just lie. You did it the other day when we filmed this video where you just said, "Oh, that's garlic over there," and someone knows. You say things, you say opinions with so much conviction that you believe they're facts and they're not.
Yeah, look, all but look. Oh, it's a significant amount. It's not all butter. That's really.
Of course, it's not all butter because there's crusty bread around doughy
no,
bread.
but the bread is made of the butter.
No, it's not made of butter.
But apparently not. Well,
Obviously, admit you're wrong right now. Admit you're wrong.
Well, no, I'm wrong, but admittedly,
That's an insane
it's not my
thing to say.
It's not my fault because they call them all butter croissants.
Yeah, it's because they've got all butter inside.
And I thought it was because it was all butter, but apparently only 20 to 30% of it's butter.
That's insane. Do you genuinely
It's not all butter,
you look
is
at
it?
like fucking Pepsi and you're like, oh, it's made out of pep and C. You're an idiot.
No, but
You're
when
an
you call
idiot.
it all butter, I'm going to think it's all
Because
butter.
it's got all butter inside it.
Where's the all bit
There's
come
loads
from?
of butter in it.
It's not all butter.
Oh my days.
That's
you're
20 to
thick.
30% butter, like it
you're
fucking said on the
you're
Google
actually
AI
silly.
summary.
You're-
Sorry
first
that
of all,
it used
great.
AI,
well, you've
by the
sucked
way.
water out of the fucking ocean and you're thick. And so I'm hanging out with a crook, a villainous crook.
Yeah.
All right, get back on your topics, Jack, because you make me sick
Well,
with your lies, with your sick
you
lies.
tangentized us to something.
I didn't. You did.
No, you
tell
did.
6
You mentioned that I lied in that video, and now I'm going to call you out because I didn't lie. I was just a bit wrong.
You lied.
We did you are debuting a new series called Tom Walks.
Tom Walks.
You had me on as your first guest. I'm honoured.
Try not to promote it. Want it to be underground.
Anyway, you take me on this bloody Tom walk, right? And then I pointed
First
out
guess must feel pretty good.
if you subscribe to our $7 Patreon, you'll know. And if you're not, then you should be because you can watch this. I went foraging once,
Sure.
and this guy taught me all about all the things you can forage. And we went foraging. We found wild garlic, which is like a leaf that smells a bit like garlic. The only problem is there's another leaf. It's called another leaf. It's called the three-leaved leek or something, or the three-pronged leek or something like that. That also smells garlicky. In fact, smells stronger. I would argue of garlic than the garlic does, which is confusing. So we went on the Tom Walks. Went, that's wild garlic over there, and I said this anyway. We were talking about it, and then a guy came over and he went, "Oh, this is some wild garlic." I went, "No, it isn't." Turns out this guy was a professional forager just by sheer coincidence. Like, you don't seem shocked by it. What are the odds that when we're talking about my foraging experience, the guy who walks past happens to be a professional forager who very confidently goes, he's wrong. And then
You look
says,
like such a div.
and then he went, it's the three-leafed leek, which does smell garlic. So but then he sang my praise. He was like, you were close. And I was close.
You just fib sometimes.
I didn't
It's
fib.
all right.
I
Sometimes you fib.
I muddled the two up, but the guy even said they're close.
You're
and
a
I was
muddling
close.
fibber. You're a muddling fibber.
I was close.
All right, next point, please.
All right. Turns out sometimes if you just ask for free stuff, you get it. I was going on the overground. When we went to the Wes Anderson Museum exhibit thing, I went on the underground.
Wes, by the way.
Wes.
It's pronounced Wes Anderson.
I don't think you know Wes like that.
He's pronounced Wes Anderson.
That's because he's American and stupid.
It's not Wes.
It is. He's just American and stupid. Anyway.
Take it short for Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley.
Poor fucking. What a miserable- Anyway, sorry.
Anyway. Or maybe Weston. Like Weston Corey.
Wesley's way better than Wesley.
It is. But it's probably Wesley. Anyway, I'm going on the overground, not the underground, the overground. It's the same as the tube.
The better of two evils.
Yeah, it's like the tube, but it goes above the ground. I went on that to get to where we were going for the Wes Anderson exhibit. I got on the overground. So I booked a train ticket from Brighton to London. Got off at like Blackfriars or whatever, one of them, I can't remember. Oh no, it was Clapham Junction.
Oh, a classic.
Got off at Clapham Junction.
So many platforms.
Yeah, and then went to get the overground from there. But what I didn't do is I forget when you book your train line, you can actually book to your overground station. You can get the overground bit covered. So I changed, forgot to tap on at the overground, got to the gate where we were getting off and went, shit, I didn't tap on. If I tap off now, it's going to give me the maximum charge of £8. And like what? I went like, I did 10p's worth of fucking journey. I'm not doing that. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I was like, I'll chat to boss man and just be like, I forgot to tap on at the other one. What do I do? So I said, I'm really sorry. I forgot to, I got on at Clapham Junction. I forgot to tap on and now I need to tap off. I'm like, I don't really know what to do. And he's like, why don't you just book the whole way? And I'm like, I didn't think like that. I just booked where the train was going. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's an honest mistake. And he went, what was exactly his word again? He said, please, can you help me out? And he went, it's not right. That's what he said. He went, it's not right. That I was like asking him for a freebie. And I was like, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm really not. I wondered if you could like maybe even just charge me the right amount. I just don't want to pay the maximum charge. He went, I'll let you through this time, but it's not right. And he let me through for free. But he really had to stress it wasn't right.
I had a very similar thing. Where there was not in that, but another man telling me something I was doing was not right and allowing me to do it nevertheless. Men giving in to their weaknesses. There was a bin man, and I was placing a bedside drawer by the side of this bin.
Yeah.
And I placed one, and I went to go get the other. Got some new bedside drawers, by the way. And I went to go place the other down. He went, "What you're doing is fly tipping." I said, "Oh." He said, "It's not right." I said, "Well, can I just leave it here?" He went, "It's illegal. You can get charged." I was obviously thinking about you, and you got charged.
Yeah, I got charged for fly tipping.
I said, "Well, I see everyone else do it." He said, "That's what everyone says. Everyone sees everyone doing it. Doesn't make it all right." I said, "Oh, no. Well, can I leave this one here?" He goes, "Well, not while I'm here." And I go, "Can you just not look?" And he says, "No." I say, "Please just don't look." He says, "No." I say, "Shut your eyes." And I put it down. And then I see him, and he's clearly annoyed because he's fishing. And I'm thinking everyone else does this, Jack, because I'm seeing in the bed, he's fishing this whole massive bed frame out of the bin that it's not meant to be there. So literally I'm like, look, everyone else does this. Well, he doesn't know. It's my bed frame.
I didn't expect that twist, I'll be honest. That actually got me there. That's good.
Yeah. But oh man, I've had quite a lot of close calls this week as well. I went to Cineworld, right? I went to Cineworld to see Hamnet.
Oh yeah, heard it's good.
Yeah. But
Whoa. What would you rate it? Just quickly. I'm weighing up a lot of ratings on this because I had someone confidently tell me it was a 5 stars and Harry said it was 3.5.
7 or 8 out of 10.
Right, so that you ruined my fucking stars.
Hey, can I tell you my story?
That's 4 stars. Anyway,
I mean, it was 4 stars. It wasn't for me. Put it that way. You know, It was really good though. But go to Cineworld to see Hamnet. I'm fucking hungry. I ordered one of their Cineworld hot dogs, and I eat that really quick. By the way, and as I was eating it, I was like, this hot dog's been sat in water on it, in hot dog water. So I eat the hot dog. I think I could just do with a bit of a dessert. But alas, I'm in this conundrum I always end up in, because what they need realistically is you put £1 into the pick and mix and you just get like 3 sweets. I only ever want 3 sweets or so. Yeah. I go there. I just want some sweets, man. Now, some cinemas do it where you buy the bag and then you have to put them in the bag. But Cineworld do it where you get the bag and then they weigh the bag. So what I do is I take out the bag. This is because last time I just stuck my hand in. My objective here is just to get 1 sweet. I just stuck my hand in the thing and ate a sweet. And the lady shouted at me. She properly shouted.
I remember you told
us. Properly mad. Yeah. Anyway, this time I have a completely different idea. I get a bag. I start filling it up with sweets. I only put 1 sweet in. Then while I'm considering, I eat that sweet. Eat it quick, and then I put the bag back. My plan was almost foolproof. I have the sweet in my mouth. I'm chowing down. I begin putting the bag back. I'm about 3 things in. The door busts wide open. A previous Cineworld employee comes out. She goes, and I couldn't believe it. She goes, "You better not steal any sweets this time." I think she recognised me, but she said it firmly. And obviously she's waiting for my response. What's difficult about my response is I have a sweet in my mouth. So I go, "What happened?" She walks on by thinking I've developed some new speech impediment. Really, I had a whole one of those dummies in my mouth. A big one too. I went for a big one and I had it free. And once again, I conned Cineworld. And I was so happy. These fuckers didn't get it. Obviously, then I caved and bought a bag of Sour Patch Kids, so I got the itch. But there was a moment where I was a victor. But obviously, I played into the hands of the Cineworld man. I hate Cineworld. I hate them.
They're not as good as other cinemas.
No, I love Showcase. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, but they might sponsor us one day, and in that case, we love you, Cineworld.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's very true.
But Odeon forever, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh no, Picture House. Anyway, that was my story.
That's good. What do you think of the Wes Anderson exhibit?
He's a bit much.
Wes?
Yeah.
Go on. He wasn't there. It's not like we met him or anything, by the way.
He could listen.
He dressed well. All the behind the scenes pictures, he's just always got that shit on, you know? I was impressed by that.
I just think he needs to take it a bit easier.
Nah, I like his films. I think his dialogue is so funny.
He's very funny.
He writes hilariously.
But it's not Iron Man, is it? It's just
it's far greater.
Not in the
He
first.
made the best film of all time, Fantastic Mr. Fox.
It's a great. That is. That, to be fair, that one's is an anomaly. That one's completely fucking brilliant.
I saw Bunce, Boggis and Bean in real life.
That film, let's just put over there because that is incredible.
Grand Budapest Hotel's up there too.
No, nothing. No, it's not Iron Man.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. Have you watched the first Iron Man?
You have dribbled on your own chin, and I'm trying to take your opinion seriously. I'm watching you with dribble on your chin going, Iron Man is the best film ever! And I'm genuinely having not to think you're a fool. Like, you look ridiculous right now.
The first Iron Man is great.
It is good, but like, is it,
What, standing about in a hotel while everything's flat, everything's 2D and flat? What, am I watching Terraria? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, yeah.
watching
He
awesome-
actually you've described it perfectly, he makes Terraria films and they're the best.
To be fair, I love Terraria, but I find him a little much. I can't watch, and I was so embarrassed because I said this. I said like I can't watch more than one of his films every couple of months, and I realised everyone sort of disagreed with me.
Yeah,
But
I've
just-
been binging them at the minute.
They're just a bit much, man.
I'm going to watch The Life Aquatic next. It's on my list.
I bet it tickles some part in your brain.
Actually, I'm not. So the next film I'm going to watch is Marty Supreme again. I'm doing that
Again?
after this. Yeah, I'm going up to London because Josh Safdie's doing a Q&A after a screening of Marty Supreme tonight, and I want to be there.
That's quite cool.
Harry says he's going to wear his jacket, and his question is going to be, do you like my jacket?
Oh, that would be so embarrassing. That would be like a Minecon.
I don't know whether he's going to do it or not.
I hope he doesn't do that.
You think it's going to be like Minecon, what you're going to say? I'm going to ask him about a bloody vampire line. I just want to know what the fuck it meant.
What's the vampire line again?
You know, right at the end, where sorry to anyone who hasn't seen the movie, it's like kind of a spoiler, but like it's honestly like the movie. This won't ruin the movie for you. It's just a strange moment that happens towards the end, where like Kevin O'Leary's character's like, "I was born in 1610. I'm a fucking vampire," and he's like, "Whoa!" He says that, and I'm like,
I think he's just showing me mental.
yeah, but he delivers it with such a candor. It's like sort of weird. I don't know whether it's just because Kevin O'Leary isn't an actor, but like he just sort of really, really candidly says, "I was born in 1610. I'm a vampire." And he says it with like in this way where for about 2 minutes I was genuinely like, "Is this taking a paranormal twist? Is like he actually a vampire?" Like it was so. And I know that I'm not the only one. Like a lot of people came away from the cinema being like, "He said that really seriously." Like everyone, there was a few people like, I thought the film was taking a really strange twist right at the end.
What did you think of the Wes Anderson Museum?
Oh, I thought it was great. I really enjoyed because we saw the Leica exhibit.
That was
who did like
amazing.
Coraline and stuff. When we were in Seattle,
It was amazing. I just don't know how you can have the patience to do that. Do you?
Yeah, I'd love doing something like that.
But, okay, there's one thing. Why are you looking at my nipple, man?
I'm not. I just
You keep glancing
you got
down.
a line. Sorry, it must go across your nipples. I didn't really notice.
Yeah.
It's just you got a line going directly across you. I keep looking at the line.
Why?
I don't know.
For me, it feels like you keep looking at my nipples.
Sorry, I didn't realize your nipples were there. I'll stop. You can't see them or anything. They don't protrude.
Thanks. It's
Well,
no
I'm
problem.
conscious. Mine protrudes slightly under shirts.
It's all right.
Gynecomastia, man. It's not good. But anyway,
So I thought it was good. You would love to be involved, yeah, but do you genuinely actually think you could, like, realistically be involved in the things that take like 3 years to get done and then do another one?
Yeah.
Is that in your future? Do you actually think you could do that in your future?
Yeah.
Because that's amazing. I'd
love to focus on one thing.
But the patience he has with something like that, when it's so like committed to just one idea, it's beautiful. But it's almost like, for him especially, when it's so specific.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's unreal.
But yeah, I just love Fantastic Mr. Fox's film. I love the production of it's really interesting because he does it in really hyper-specific ways. Like he insisted on the lines being recorded in situations akin to
I've seen the George Clooney clip where
he's like on a bike.
Yeah.
Like, it's really fun.
It's really good.
And I really think that film's like a lot of fun. And I love seeing the puppets. They're always way bigger than you think they're going to be.
Yeah, the rat.
The rat was fucking enormous. He was huge. And then, he was like bigger than Bunce, Boggis and Bean.
Yeah, the rat's massive.
And I like saying Bunce, Boggis and Bean. That's mainly because when me, Harry and Zor went to the Streamer Awards, everyone kept saying we looked like them. Everyone in the comments, they said we look like the three blind mice or Bunce, Boggis and Bean. So it's really stuck with me ever since.
That's harsh.
It was. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be. I hope Bean, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking Bean.
But I really don't know.
Yeah.
And then, you mocked me because I knew about the Prada jacket. Why'd you laugh at me for that? I don't get what's funny about it. I'm Grand Budapest Hotel. Willem Dafoe's character wears a custom-made jacket, but it was custom-made by Prada, and I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, but you didn't know. You like apparently when you watched it, you like. I bet that's Prada.
No, I didn't do that. You prick.
That was what I was.
I went. That jacket was made by Prada. When I was watching the movie,
It was just.
because I knew it. Because I just knew that as a fun fact. Because it has the weird pocket.
That's not a fun fact. That's a fact.
I think it's fun.
I know you do.
Because when you look at it, you sort of go, yeah, I believe Prada made that. Looks Prada-esque. You could imagine that little
I've been doing
triangle on it.
my driving lessons recently. I've
Yeah,
hit
but
the
you've
road.
not really, have you? Because you've been doing automatic lessons, I found out today.
Don't say off automatic.
Yep.
I was going 70 miles an hour down the road. I could have killed.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't have been doing it. The machine was. You're not even driving. The machine's driving you, kid.
Oh, no, that's not because I brake. Anyway, I was going 70 miles an hour down this road on a rainy day. I was going down one of the A roads, all right? If you were on these mean streets around here, you would have seen me.
TommyInnit was demolishing the A27.
The next couple weeks, all right, go out on the roads. Some days between 10:30 and 3, I'm going to be on those roads.
A27.
I might be on the A27. I've been driving around fucking Lansing, Chichester. I'm going Bognor soon. I'm going Bognor. I'm driving around Bognor. I'll go anywhere. My driving lessons are 5 hours long. After a while, I get hard diminishing returns. I'm zoning out. It gets really cross with me because I keep zoning out by motorways, thinking about jokes. Anyway, I was zoning out real bad. So I go, look, mate, I've been driving for 4 hours around automatic. Can we put on an album? And to create some sort of hierarchy motivation, which I don't need because my test is in 3 weeks and I'm an adult, to sort of create some sort of motivation. He goes, when you've been good, I'll put on a song you like. I go, again, I'm an adult now. I know to be good. This is innate in my nature. I already feel internal punishments when I'm bad. I know to be good. Anyway, we were driving for 4 hours. To put it quite simply, I've been good. So I say, can we put on Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen, the album, to get us home now? It's a straight stretch for 45 minutes back to Brighton along an A road in the pouring rain. I go, look, can you put on Born to Run? He says, yeah. I say, great, let's do it. He says, well, we have to pull over. I'm on an A road in the pouring rain. I can't pull over. I say, can you just put it on? It's two taps. He goes, no, I'm not allowed. I go, yeah, you are. Just I can do it if you want. I can focus and tap your phone if you want, and I can do it. He goes, no,
it's illegal. But
he goes, no, I'm just not allowed. I go, look, when I drive, I'm obviously going to do that. So just let me do it. It's illegal. No, there's a part you can do it while I'm completely focused. I won't tell anyone. I'll lie. He's like, no, and I'm getting like really quite. I'm obviously internally or externally, I've always maintained my manners as it maketh man. But I'm getting so annoyed and I'm just like, mate, do you know what? I could just fucking ram this car off the road right now and kill us both.
Did you say that?
No, I just thought it. I could have done it. I could have.
Yeah. This is a great story apart from it doesn't count because it's an automatic.
No, I would have rammed it off the road. Would have died.
Can't drive stick, kid. Can't drive stick.
I tried driving sticks. Too hard. Way too hard because I'm always chugging.
What?
I always get the car. It goes. I don't know what's stalling. I always stall it everywhere. Everywhere I go on the I was always getting bollocked by my driving instructors. I stall it on a roundabout.
Are you stalling it on the roundabout?
No, I'd stall it anywhere and everywhere. I was always stalling. He gets so pissed at me. I'm always almost hitting people and stalling afterwards. In a big 4-way crossing, there's a car's beeping behind me and I go, fuck it, and I stall. I go, you know what I need right now? Oh, God forbid. And then he's shouting at me, go to gear 2, go to gear 2. We have to be efficient with the fuel. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about fuel efficiency, okay? I'll just buy more fuel. I actually do not give a shit about being efficient with fuel. Then I'm driving, go to gear 2, go to gear 2.
I'm saying, if you ever need to like hire a car though, that you can't drive manual, no, you'd have to get an automatic.
I know.
And in my experience, sometimes when you go to hire a car and you go, oh yeah, I want an automatic one, they go, we don't have any.
Well, I'll get an Uber then.
It happened to me, and then they went, we only have an electric car.
Great.
And I thought that kind of works as automatic. That works the same, doesn't it? And they're like, yeah, but you have to charge it. I went, all right, is there a charging point? They went, no. So I had to make one charge last my trip.
My dad has to charge his car.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Imagine if you went back to like 2005 and you're like, oh, sorry, I'm just putting my car on charge.
We have to stop. Like,
They'd you shoot you in the head. They'd be so scared.
You'd be shocked how often we have to charge. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, they're not very efficient.
They're really bad.
But yeah,
I'm not getting an electric.
They genuinely, imagine you went back to 2005, they'd genuinely be so scared of the idea of charging a car, they would shoot you in the head. Anyway, so yeah.
Should we check the worm?
Should we check on the worm then? Right, you do it.
I don't know why I let out such a big sigh. I had a moment of melancholy.
It's okay.
Yeah, I see him. Oh, he's very near the surface today.
Oh, sorry, I had to stretch really big.
He's very, very up to the surface.
Really? Let's have a look.
He's like right there. He's actually on the surface.
Have a look.
Take it. I'm going to do a big stretch too.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, yeah, just there. Wow. And there's another one. Oh, they're all gathered near the surface. Like all three of them are just like here. Crazy. They're all together. They're on a little party, maybe a gathering or something. Well, that's beautiful. All right, you're stretching too crazy.
Oh, man, I really got deep in there.
Well, all that craziness and more over on our Patreon. We have activities that we've referenced today that you can go watch, as well as the fact that we might out the people that gave Tom bad advice, but we all, maybe, if we fancy it. But we also have loads more topics. I want to talk about Wall-E. What's that movie?
Yeah, that'll get him over.
We've got some Would You Rathers. We've got a horoscope with us. We've got to read our horoscope.
Right, so we'll see you over on the
$7